Four things, therefore, saith our laudatory Mammon Lucius from his grand old Historum, wrote near Boriorum, bluest book in Bale's Annal, featured in Fulfinarski's Never Saul fail to heather smoke and cloud wheel airs ill shall pall. And there now they are, the fear of to totties, unum ada Bulbinus summoned up from Alderman, ay dum Nizam, ashore of poor old Woban. Aho, Triom, Tamers, and Auburn made O'Brien a bride to be deserted, dear, Quatilibus, Marshefan, a pen no weightier nor polypost, and so, and all, sucketh. So how Edler's wind turning pages on pages, as inner suns with anchorlight play, Popeye anti-pop, the leaves of the living in the bulk of the deeds annals of themselves, timing the cycles of events grand and national, bring facile wise to pass. How 1132 AD, men to ants or emmets wandern upon Groot, Quide, Walfisk, Lay and Runnel, blubby wares a pat oblanium. 566 AD, on Balfire's night of this year after deluge, a crone that haddle and wicked Kish from hail dead turves from bog. Look, it was under the blay of her Kish as she ran to the sothis phase of his curiosity, and be Saul she found her cell sackful of swart goody, quick and shoon the small elegant brogue so rich in sweat, blurry works at Huddlesford, silent. 566 AD, at this time it fell out that Braslock damsel grieved Sobralosas, because the puppet, her minion, was ravished of her by the ogre Purpurus Pius. Bloody wars in Bali, Yochen Bali, 1132 AD. 2 sons at an hour were born until a goodman and his hag. These sons called themselves Cadi and Primas. Primus was sentryman and drilled all decent people. Cadi went to winehouse and wrote a piece, a farce, blotty words for Dublin. Somewhere, apparently, in the Gingango gap between Antediluvius and Anna Dominant, the copyist must have fled with his scroll. The Billy Flood rose, or the elk charged him with a salt trap whirled right from the Excelsior most Empyrean bolt in some earth speak. The Daniman Gallerus banged Pan, the bloody Dunran, a scribicide there, and led off the hole's code with some fine covered by 6 marks or 9 pins in metal men, for the sake of his labour's dross, while it be only now and again the rear over the era, the upshot of military and civil engagements. The Gynoscure was let on the scaffold for taking that same fine sum covertly by meddlement with the drawers of his neighbour's safe. Now, after all the far-fetched and peregrine, indignant and clear lift with your ears, eyes of the darkness, from the tome Liber Lividus, to how paisibly ironical, all dimmering dunes and glomering glades, self-stretches of forest, the Friedland's plain, led neath stone pine, the pastor lies with his crook, young Prinsket by Prinsket's sister nibbleth on return, Viridity the maid the rocky grasses the herb, Trinity shams lowliness, sky up is ever grey, thus too the donkey's ears, since the bouts of Hebia, a hairyman, the cornflowers must be staying at Ballyman. The Dunclose was Eshoes, and Goatstown hedges 2 lips are pressed together by sweet rush, townland of twinging lights, and Whitethorn, the red thorn, the fairy grade, the marble valleys of Knockamaroon. And though for rings round them, during a chiliad of periheligangs from the Formians of the brittle Tuath, the Danes of the Oxmanry, pestered by the firebugs and the joints, have thrown up jerry building to the Kevenrys, the little and the green child's father to the city, year and laughters These pack-sealing buttonholes have quadrilled across the centuries, and whiff now waft to us fresh and made of all smiles, as on the eve of kill all who. The babblers with their thangers vain have been confusium hodum. They were and went, thigging thugs and howly hymns, song tomes were comely nogles with a polyfool fancies. Men have thought, clerks have susser hummed, the blonde has sought the brune, else kiss thou may mean Kerry Piggy, and the Dunklin dames have countered with the hellish fellows who else tongue Cadeau a space, dumb Bill silly, and they fell among one another, and themselves they have fallen, and still now are knives by knights of yore, do all bold floras of the field to their shy fond lovers say only, call me ere I wilt to thee, and but a little later pluck whilst I blush. Well may they wilt marry and profusely brush be truth, for saying is as old as the Howits leave a whale a while in a willy barrow. Isn't it the truth I'm telling ye? To have fins and flippers that shimmy and shake, Timmy can, timpt here, tempting tam fleppery, flippity, flea pow, hop.